Hello, welcome back to my channel and to today's video, which is the long-awaited wardrobe clothes clear out to make room in my wardrobe to start storing some stock in there, because I've got quite a lot of stock at the moment. So the plan is that all of my coats that I've got for sale are going to start to live in this wardrobe here behind me. Which is a sliding door wardrobe, so I've got one of the doors open there, and then I have my own coat stand here. But as you can see, I own quite a lot of jackets myself, and there is not going to be enough space on there. Even though there's a couple that I think I can get rid of, there's not going to be enough space on there for me to store all the ones that I have to sell. So I've already been through my drawers. I didn't film that because I keep knitwear and t-shirts in my drawers, so I'll show you at the end what I've taken out of that. But I thought I would just go through my coat rack and my wardrobe and see what I pull out to get rid of, to either sell or donate. I don't think there's anything for the bin, everything should be in good enough condition. But yeah, bear with me, I'm still got a cold, so my voice isn't the greatest. And having just got back from Berlin, I also have an ear that is out of action. I don't know what's happened to it. It feels blocked, but not in the way that it does when you're, say, like on an aeroplane with the pressure changes. It feels different to that. I got back from Berlin on Sunday. It's now Friday and it's not really any better. So I'm going to give it a bit longer, because I was speaking to a friend of mine who had a similar had a similar thing that cleared up after 2 weeks. So I think I'm going to give it 2 weeks, and if it's not better by then, I'll have to admit defeat and go and get it looked at. But I'm not registered at a GP surgery here yet. I'm still registered back at my local one in York. So yeah, I'll probably have to go to a walk-in of some sort. I don't know. I'm deviating. We're 2 minutes in and I'm here chatting bollocks. So let's start off with coats, and I can see one in front of me, which is my beloved Napidri puffer jacket. This I've had a couple of years now, but recently we've been having minus temperatures outside and it just wasn't cutting it, it just wasn't warm enough. So I got myself a North Face puffer, which is downstairs, but I don't need this one anymore now. I've got the North Face one, so as much as I love it, it's time to say goodbye to it. I always know from this that all of that I'm keeping until we get to here. So this is just a single-breasted suit jacket that I bought that I thought would look quite nice to wear, smart casual with some jeans, but it's too big for me and I've never worn it. It's an M&S sartorial one, which I've no idea if it's got any value. So we'll have a look on eBay, but you know, if that ends up going to a charity shop, that's absolutely fine. And then the other thing is this coat, which still has the label on it from the charity shop that I bought it from. So this is a vintage Jaeger wool houndstooth coat with a velvet collar, and I found this in a charity shop locally to me here in London the first week that I moved down. But as you can see from the label, it was originally £30. Then I went in 2 weeks later and introduced it to 20, but it also said open to sensible offers, or whatever it says. Offers may be accepted. So I offered them £15 and they sold it to me for £15. So I bought it and I thought, you know what, I actually really love this, let's see if I wear it. And I haven't done. That was in September, you know, we're now in January. It's a vintage Jaeger wool coat. I'm sure there's some profit in there. So that is definitely going on eBay. So with my wardrobe, I don't actually know yet what I'm going to get rid of, so I will do a time lapse of me going through it. If I pull something out, I'll show you it. Okay, so first item, literally in seconds, is this pair of Levi's jeans. I bought these from eBay for about 12 quid for myself. They are 550s and they're a 34-inch waist, which is too big for me. So I've only worn them once or twice, but yeah, I'm gonna resell these because I have some other blue shorts, blue denim shorts that I much prefer because they fit me really nicely. Another pair of shorts. These are All Saints, sort of beige chino shorts. They're a 30-inch waist, and I've just not really worn them. They're a bit too smart, even though chino shorts, you know, are not the smartest, but they are just too smart for what I tend to wear. You know, like, I just can't think of a situation when I'd pull these out, so yeah, I'm gonna sell those on because they're All Saints. I have this pair of shorts which are more casual, which I would wear instead. Anyway, we have another pair of shorts. These are khaki shorts, and these are these from Primark or H&M? I think they're from Primark. I'm getting rid of these because I got myself some Carhartt cargo shorts in khaki, so I won't be needing these anymore. They'll probably go to charity. Then we have a pair of jeans. This is a pair of Levi's jeans. However, I put them on a hot wash once and this back label faded quite a lot, but I just never wear these. They're too tight. Like, they fit me, but I don't like skinny fit jeans, and these are quite tight fitting. I have two pairs of jeans a similar colour to this that I wear sort of simultaneously. A Calvin Klein pair and a Carhartt pair, and when one's in the wash I've got the other pair out and I just never get these out. So I'll still sell these, but just for a little bit less because of the fade on the badge there. But the jeans themselves are in really good quality, really good condition. And I actually bought these second hand from a shop in Liverpool for like 25 quid. So yeah, I probably get 20 quid for them, I would hope. I'm also going to say goodbye to these jeans. These are just ASOS design with a sort of frayed hem. I have not worn these in time. I have a pair of Pull & Bear jeans that are a little bit darker, but still a lighter wash of denim that I would wear instead. So yeah, these will go to the charity shop. I'm gonna get rid of these trousers because they just don't fit me very well. They are Devil's Advocate. These came from ASOS. They are like a dressy trouser, you know, I'd wear with a smart outfit on a night out. But yeah, they don't fit me very well. They're too tight. I should have sent them back when I bought them, but I didn't. And so yeah, there's no point in them staying in my wardrobe because I'm just not gonna wear them. Also going to get rid of these trousers. These are like a canvassy, I like denim really, they're almost a jean. They're khaki, these are from Zara, bought them on a clearance sale a few years ago and I just don't wear them anymore. Wore them quite a lot last winter, but really not that much this winter. Okay, so now on to tops. First one I'm getting rid of is this Kickers top. It is a knitted polo. And the reason I'm getting rid of it is because it is zipped the full length, and this only really looks good on me tucked in, but with the zip, it looks bizarre to see a zip just going down through a belt loop, and also it like bulges out, like ruffles up when I wear it. It just doesn't look good. So yeah, that will definitely be sold. I think I've only ever worn that once. Now that was quite pricey. It was from the Urban Outfitters sale, but I think it was still about £35, which for that, you know, is a fair old chunk of money. However, I'm glad I didn't pay the full price for it because God only knows what that was, probably like £65, £70. I really do find Urban Outfitters to be completely overpriced. Also going to sell on this top. This is an autograph polo with silk. I think this might have come from a Vinted bundle, but either way, I've only worn it once. You know, I still quite like it, but I just never ever reach for it. So seems a pointless thing to keep it. I'll probably try and sell this. You know, it's the autograph range. It's got a silk blend. Even if it only goes for like, you know, 12, 15 quid, better than nothing. Right, it's time to shift the doors around. Gonna get rid of this shirt. This shirt has some sentimental value to me. I remember distinctly wearing this in Milan when I went on interrailing, but that was 2018, you know, that was almost 6 summers ago, 6 summers this year, and I've owned it longer than that. I've probably had the shirt since about 2016, from when I got my job at Ralph Lauren. I remember buying this in the clearance sale, and with my staff discount on top of it, I think it was about 12 quid. But yeah, I just never ever wear it. And I've only ever clung on to it because I have memories wearing it, but you know, still got the memories whether I own the shirt or not, then I can sell that for a little bit of money rather than having it stuck in a wardrobe. This shirt I'm finally going to get rid of. I've contemplated getting rid of it so many times and I've still not worn it again. I haven't worn this in a few years. It's just a Primark shirt. But yeah, I just don't really reach for it, so that can be donated. Now this shirt I think I'm gonna have to say goodbye to, because this is one of those pieces of clothing, and I advise that no one does this. One of those pieces of clothing that didn't really fit properly when I first bought it. I could fit into it, but it wasn't the most comfortable thing. And then I said to myself, oh, you know, if you lose a bit of weight, you'll fit into it fine. That was almost 2.5, almost 3 years ago, and I've not really ever worn it since, apart from I wore it on the day that I got the keys to my first house. So obviously, when I say first house, only house, but the keys to my house. So obviously that brings with it a lot of sentimental value, but again, I'm only keeping it for that. I'm never wearing it, and it's actually a Gucci shirt. I got this from TK Maxx and it was about £90, which obviously for a Gucci shirt is a really good price, and it is a nice, smart, military style shirt, but I just feel like I'm better off selling it and getting the money for it. I've got the pictures of me stood in front of my house with the keys. I don't need to keep the shirt too, do I? It is just pure sentiment. This shirt I'm going to get rid of. I just don't really like it anymore. It is like a pink, it's a pink long sleeve shirt, but it's just got a half zip neckline. I've only ever worn it a couple of times, and that was to my previous job in Harrogate. I've not worn it since, and I don't think I ever will. It's only ASOS, so I'll probably just donate that because I don't think it'll be worth my time trying to resell it. I mean, I guess I could chuck it on Vinted for a fiver, but I just don't know that I can be bothered since I've got so much other stuff to sell. This shirt can finally go. Again, this is one that I've contemplated getting rid of a few times. I thought, no, it's a really good staple, but I've still not worn it. This is ASOS. This is a good few years old. You know, I bought this whilst I was doing my undergrad. So it has had a fair amount of wear. I just don't reach for it anymore. Now this shirt I'm not going to get rid of because I do still wear it. I just wanted to show you it. This is a Ted Baker shirt, and my nan bought this for me when I was about 14 years old, so 10 years ago now, and I still wear it to this day because for whatever reason I bought it in a ridiculously big size, and a couple of years ago I actually got it taken in because it was still so big on me, even as a 22-year-old adult. So there you go. You know, this is probably the oldest piece of clothing in my wardrobe, but it's just a nice shirt. And yeah, very sentimental because obviously my nan bought me it. And to be honest, I can't see a reason why I ever would get rid of it, because unless I put on a load of weight, it should still fit me. Okay, so this is a hard thing to do, but I think I'm going to have to do it. It's my old Ralph Lauren work shirts, because it's hard in terms of they are a nice smart-ish shirt for if I have events that are smart. But that just never happens. I'm thinking, effectively, my current job, I dress really rather casually to work, which is great. But it means that this kind of clothes that I used to wear to my old job, I just never ever reach for anymore. Now, obviously, if I leave my current job at some point and go somewhere more formal, I would then need shirts, and I think I'd be a bit annoyed that I didn't have these. But I don't intend to leave where I'm working. So yeah, it's difficult, because they still fit, but I just don't wear them. And also this is one that my nan bought me. This actually is the oldest piece of clothing in my wardrobe. This one my nan bought me when I was about 12. It was before the Ted Baker one, you can see, because it's the old label Ralph Lauren. And this is actually the kids size XL, so that's apparently for 18 to 20-year-olds. Which I never got when I worked there, because I was like, surely 18 to 20-year-olds are shopping in the men's section, but I don't know. This is hard. I don't think well, I'm not getting rid of that one because that is what my nan bought me. I don't think I can get rid of these yet either. I don't think I'm ready to, because I'll be annoyed at myself if an occasion comes up that I would wear them to. There's so many shirts here that I don't wear unless it's an occasion or holiday. But then it's like, well, that's what they're there for. I do. Oh. Okay. You're staying, you're staying, you're staying. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this one. This is a Tommy Hilfiger one that I bought from eBay for myself. It's quite a 90s pattern. And yeah, I wore it a couple of times at my old job, but I'm not gonna miss this. Like, I'm not gonna think about this once it's gone, so that can be resold. As nice as I do think it's a nice shirt. I always struggle to pair it other than with just like blue jeans. Okay, this can go. This is a H&M Easy Iron shirt. I bought a shirt off Vinted, which was actually this shirt. It's a H&M linen shirt from the same seller. They accidentally sent me the Easy Iron one because they had them both listed. And then what they did was, rather than ask me to send it back, they just let me keep the Easy Iron one and sent me the linen one. And I want the linen one, but I actually just aren't going to wear the Easy Iron one. If I had a formal occasion, I highly doubt there'd ever be a reason why I'd need to reach for a navy shirt. So this can go to charity. It's actually a really nice quality shirt, but it's only going to go for a couple of quid on Vinted, so I don't feel that's worth my time. Okay, I think that's it for the wardrobe. There is some things that I'm still like that about, but I'd rather be cautious and not get rid of them now and then not hate myself, because they're not doing any harm being sat there. And I do think there's a chance that I might reach them again in like a year or so, which I know sounds like a long time away, but if we're doing slow fashion, right, surely it's better for me to keep them and to get rid of them and then have to repurchase them in a year's time, because I've been wearing those shirts I've had since I was sort of 16, 17, the Ralph ones, because that's what I bought when I was working there, and they still fit me now. So I would hope that, you know, a year or two down the line, if I did need them, they would still fit me okay. So that is what I am going to do. So I will quickly show you what else I'm getting rid of out of my drawers. Okay, so I'll start off with a couple of t-shirts. The first one is this Lepidgery t-shirt. I just never reach for it, I never wear it. I don't really wear grey, it's a bit dull. I prefer, if I'm going to go for like a duller colour, I'll go for an earthy toned colour rather than a grey or a black. And therefore, similarly, this Alexander McQueen t-shirt that I got off, I think this is off Vinted. Yeah, it was off Vinted. It was about £8, and it's got this flocked velour lettering on the front of it. And yeah, I bought it to resell and then kept it for myself, but then have only worn it once, so that can be resold. That can go on eBay and back on Vinted. Then the rest of this is knitwear. So with a couple of three H&M jumpers first. So first two I bought in the sale. This was actually one of my first ever videos on YouTube, was a H&M clearance haul, and I think I paid about £30 each for these. So that will be winter of 2021. So I've had these, 2-3 years, but I just don't wear them anymore. They're in amazing condition, barely worn, barely washed, and they're 100% merino wool, so those can definitely be resold. This is the second one. This is in a sort of browny colour. They're both a size small, so if I'd got them in a medium they'd probably sell quicker, but hey. This one isn't a medium, and this one I bought off Vinted this winter, but it's actually ridiculously tight on me, and I just don't like it. And also the colour, it is just very, very brown. Like, I don't mind a beigey brown, but that is brown, and that's not quite what I'd usually wear. Then we have a Ralph Lauren quarter zip jumper. This is from the kids section, but it fits. It does fit me. It fits a men's small, really. It's a extra large, 18 to 20-year-olds, and I just don't wear it anymore. It has got a bit tight for me, and I've got other quarter zips now, so that can be sold. Another piece of Ralph Lauren is this jumper that I actually bought for my mum a few years ago. It's while I was still working there, and I left there in 2019, so 4 years ago, maybe more. And it's got the flag sort of embossed into the stitching. It's a really beautiful jumper, but it just doesn't fit my mum anymore. She hasn't put weight on around her middle, but as she's hit a certain stage in life, her chest has grown. It means that this jumper no longer fits her, so she's given it to me so that I could just sell it. So thanks Mum for that. Then we have a St Michael's big slouchy cardigan. I bought this to resell when I was working in Harrogate. I ended up keeping it for myself, but I just don't wear it anymore, so we'll get that chucked online. It is so huge, like it was ridiculously oversized on me, but I quite liked it at the time. Then we have another Ralph Lauren quarter zip. This is a men's size small. Again, this was mine. Well, obviously this is a wardrobe clear out. Sorry, again, I bought this when I worked there. This was only about 16 quid, which was an absolute bargain, because these now are about 120 quid, even at outlet price. So it's this charcoal grey quarter zip. And again, it's just a little bit too small for me, and I have other ones now. I've got a Ted Baker one that I bought off Vinted that's more of a chunky knit, and it's got a bit more room in it, and I prefer it. And the final thing is this Fred Perry jumper. I was actually given this by my sister's partner because he didn't wear it anymore, and I've had it a few years myself and I don't wear it anymore, so time to move it on. I will sell it because it's Fred Perry and it's going to be worth something, even if it's not worth £1 million. So there we go, that's everything I'm cleared out. It means now that with this wardrobe, I can shove all of my clothes down like that. Let me remove you from this holder. And it means I've got all of that space there, look. If I show you the mirror, you can see everything piled up on the bed. So I've got all that to deal with now, but it means I can get my my coats that I'm going to be reselling hung up in here. So I will have more space under my bed. More space under my bed to store other stock that I am selling. So that is fantastic. I think you're a bit wonky. You've probably been wonky this whole time. Anyway, that's everything. That's everything I'm getting rid of. some stuff that I can sell, definitely, some stuff for charity, and some room made in my wardrobe. So it's time for me to sort my room out now, which you don't want to see because that'll be very long and boring. So thanks for watching if you made it to the end of the video, and I'll see you all again soon with my next one.